What's the message of the day? Let's see. What's the message of the day? Is there a message of the day you want to tell us? For the people that watching this video. If you're new here, my name is Onia and welcome to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe to see what the stars have in line for you. Let's start. I feel like this one has also things. This and this one. That feels right. But this one here. Okay. Let's see. Intruders. I will put them. We'll read them just upwards. Okay. So there's a male figure also in your life, but he has a bit of a lack of self-control. So it can be that he's a bit aggressive. So it can be he is a bit aggressive in your life right now. But it feels to me that that there are a lot of people attractive to you, just who you are as a person. That you are someone who navigates very fast through life. And you also even maybe spiritual or more enlightenment. And it feels that the other person is very like drawn to that, to your enlightenment. That they find it fascinating how fast you pick things up. And how you have a kind of a aura around you that attracts other people. But he can be the other thing of even the other person. Can have a lot of lack of self-control. Someone who is very direct to you, and it gives me also a very direct energy, just goes for it, doesn't directly think about other people, and just straightforward, and maybe even does some things that you're not that really happy about, that you're like It feels that it's someone pretty close to you that's very direct and a little bit not really a lot of self-control. So it feels to me that you're close to them, but you're closer to your enlightenment, so to someone behind you, not next to you. This can also be someone from in the past. That is also a possibility. This card can also mean that you're more like a homebody, that you want to take care of other things, make sure that everything is right place and everything is gorgeous and it needs to be perfectly done, that, and just a home feeling. But you're also navigating, it feels to me, away. And let's see if it is from that person. Are we going away from the male significator? Let's see. Are we going away? Let's pick a card. This one. This one feels good. Which one is that one? This is a Sancfreud. Confronting the demons. So yeah, I feel like you're going away from that person. Or maybe even just confronting them. So they've done some things, or just some lack of self-control, that they say things to you and you feel like, no, that isn't okay. And now you are like, I'm not okay with that. There's a lot of self-control and I don't find that this is any respect to me. So you're talking to them and you're like, okay, I don't find that quite good how you talk to other people or even just yourself. And there will be some discussions about it. This can also be just a partner of someone who's pretty close to you or in your past. People, just very direct. It gives me Can also be like more a leadership person, or just someone who's very to the like me, that kind of person. Just be aware of them. It can also be that it feels to me that you're gonna confront them and say, okay, that doesn't feel right to me. And how will they react on that? Let's see, how will they react on that? Yeah, I thought that one would fall out. The hidden. Okay. It feels like they will just hit the emotions for a moment. Or just say like, we don't do that. They will just deny it. They will just say, no, that's not us. We don't do that. That's not what happened. It feels like they will just deny how they are, like their lack of self-control. They'll say, no, that's not us. Feel like, no. They will be like acting like a child and say, no. And won't take any of this. They won't take anything of the things they say and even maybe hurt you. They will just bury it underground and be like, no, we haven't, never done that. Where are you talking about? I don't know where you're talking about. So that didn't happen. Like something more like that. Even if you confront them, they're very in their own world and just will hide it and be like, that never happened. So where are you talking about? So something you need to know. In this thing, something you need to know. Also, maybe even better. What should you do to make yourself happy in this relationship? So 2 fell out. We'll see which one they are. This the first one. Is this one. Is machination. This is unreliable associates. Okay, and the second one is gossip. Words to the universe. So, it feels to me best thing you do is stay away from the gossip. Or if that you just tell them how you feel about this, and if you don't feel good with it, it feels better to move on. Like here, it feels you want to go away from them, because here it's just too much gossip. And if you can go, and if you just like, if you tell them how you feel and they just keep gossiping, it's better just to move forward. If that is a good idea to cut them off. If you want them to, if you want to cut them off, is that a good idea? 1 card. Yeah, it feels to me like you just will walk away. If it comes too much, you can just walk away from them. So like kindred spirits, you're just walking to this direction as further to them. So if they can also be just like a colleague or some friends that are like gossiping and just self-centered. And even if you talk about them, they will just be like, nah, I didn't say that. And they will just gossip. Even if you talk about it, it wouldn't be surprised if they tell all the other people, guess what they told me, but not what you really told. They will make it a lot more imaginative and like that it feels just dramatic. So sometimes it's just better to leave these people behind, or just be aware of them. Just be very aware of them, because they can make your life a little bit difficult, and that's not really something that you want. So be aware of the self the person that only says me, 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 and has a lack of self-control. Be aware of them. Then we have a last message for you, something the spirits want to tell you. Ooh, this one fell out. I think this one will be the message. Let's see which one it is. Discovery and new horizon. Okay, this feels to me here that they are like, go discover something. Like, go away and discover new things. And it can also be like work, that some of the work is pretty toxic and you feel like, okay, no, it's time to look for something else. Even if it's a toxic person, like, I don't need that in my life, okay? I can find a lot of better things. It only makes me feel miserable, and I feel like I'm going to an enlightenment, but they are still only thinking about themselves and just don't really think about other people. And you're like, no, my energy, that doesn't feel right for me. It feels like very draining. And here it feels to me that you're going like, you're like, you're still not so sure, but here you're like, yeah, we're going for it. Surrounded. Also, dogs are sometimes friends, so it feels to me you will be surrounded by your friends with your decision that you're making. And it can also be that you just discover new horizons with your friends, but just watch out for the me person, because they're well watching you. But it's good that you will discover more things and go out and do all your things, but just be aware of the me person, that they don't. It feels to me that they just keep watching you from a distance, but they also have a weapon, just so be careful of them. I wouldn't make them really angry, because it feels to me that they are really self-centered and just will do whatever they just want, and lack of self-control. So that can also be sometimes a little bit better not to make them angry, but also think about yourself and go on the path you deserve. That's also the most important thing. Like, go on your own discovery. It can be that the other person looking you from a distance, and that you're going so good without them, and they're not really that happy about that. So that's how I feel about this last card. Thank you all guys for watching. I hope this video resonated with you. My name is Onia, and I hope for you that you have a wonderful day, and I see you in the next video. Have a wonderful day. Bye.